Hi guys, it's LSP. It's the 19th of January, I believe. Yes, 19th of January 2018. I'm really bad with dates. But 19th of January 2018, it's day 4. And I'm going to do this now because I did do some more trading. And I had a few problems yesterday with my MT4 platform, which I'll explain in a second. But the I was looking at USD, Japanese yen. I took some trades on euro as well. But I want to do this now because I'm not going to have time to do it later. So I'll get it posted on YouTube, and then we can take it from there. And obviously we've got the weekend coming up now anyway, so we'll do some weekly review videos and some analysis videos and so on and so forth. So the first trade, this small one here, was basically a non-issue. It wasn't even, I was in and out of that. It's like 35 pence, I think it was, profit, so forget that one. This trade that I took here, the first one, was fine. That was a normal trade. I took the trade and I got stopped out for about 12 pips or so. Okay, and I'll show you the context of the trade and what I was thinking in a second. This second trade, okay, and I'll go over to the euro now as well, just to explain something. Show you the 15-minute chart. That trade there was that, again, just a very small trade. I think it was 6 pence I made on this one, but that was the one that I left overnight. Made about 20 pips, just a really quick scalp, and I was just looking to take previous day. I did have my target a little bit higher, but that was just a 20 pip trade, and I'll just quickly show you why. At the time that this was, at the time I was looking at this, we've had a really nice strong push up. Pop out of the high here, pop over the high here. A nice retracement, taking out this this swing low down here, and then a pretty decent reversal bar, and then some follow through. So I've been saying for ages that I'm bullish on the euro. And nothing's changed. It's the same with cable as well. Nothing's changed. It's been bullish, for a while now. So that was just a very quick scalp. Going back to the UJ, this trade here was, again, it was only a small stop out. It was like 6-7 pips, but this trade was a mistake. I have no idea how I did this right, but basically this terminal down here, I undocked the terminal. And when you undock the terminal, and I'll explain this as well, I'm on a Mac basically, and I'm using a skin or a program, or a bottle, sorry, whatever they call them, wines or skins or whatever. I don't know what it is, but basically it's something called Crossover, which allows you to use, it's similar to wine basically. So if anybody's got a Mac, you'll know what I'm talking about. And the problem is with Macs, when you have a Windows-based, in fact, I don't even think it's a Windows-based, I just think it's MT4. When you've got MT4 running on a Mac, you get little bugs here and there. Sometimes lines don't draw properly, or, they're things that you can manage with. It's not the end of the world. But taking this terminal out, like I said, I have no idea how I did it. I was trying to get to the account history, and somehow I pulled it off. So I just had an undocked terminal station, or an undocked terminal, and I was, dragging it back, and I was dragging it over, and I went over to YouTube, and I'm trying to find, how to dock it back on, and this and that. And I've got all these people telling me, try this, and I'm looking through forums. It's a total nightmare. While I've still got a position open, so I'm fumbling for my phone. I exited the position, and then I spent like almost an hour trying to get this damn thing docked back onto the thing, and I reset it, I restarted it, and I didn't really want to go for an entire new installation of MT4. So, nightmare. If that ever happens to you, and I'm not going to lie, I still don't know how I actually did it. I basically took the MT4 platform and sort of resized it so it was about that big, so I could see all the edges, and then I just literally put my finger on Control and T, and I just kept pressing Control T over and over and over again while I was kind of, holding it over here and moving it around in this area, trying to get it to redock, and it redocked. So, done, sorted. So again, there's nothing to hide. You know, everything that I'm saying to you, you'll see on my FX book, so it's fine. You know, there's no issue there. But let me go over to the context of the euro, of the USD Japanese yen, and what I was looking for. This consolidation area here, okay, think about the context of what we're looking at, right? It's very similar to the weekly chart of the Euro USD, but it's just not as pronounced and it's not as strong. And this is, you know, obviously the dollar's weak, and you know, yen is the USD yen is just following suit, so to speak. It has been showing a lot of relative strength, but it just can't. You know, I knew this was going to happen. I know it sounds like I'm being a bit arrogant, but it was obvious to me. It was so obvious, and you know, you have a low here that's been taken out. All right, retest, push higher, consolidation, nice strong move up, kind of a small move higher as well. We don't challenge this high, you know, by a good margin as well. You know, so there's a good 20, you know, sort of 20 to 22, 23 pips that it still needed to go to challenge this previous high, but you get this nice move lower, breaking this swing low down here, move up, okay, down again, breaking another low, okay, almost challenges this previous low down here, right? And what I'll do, I'm gonna just mark off the consolidation low. So we'll just do this, look there, because it's kind of the consolidation, the bodies of the candles, right? Comes back up, sort of arching over, and this is during Asia, obviously. And I'm expecting a rollover, to be honest, yeah. And it did start to go down, and then it's going back up and down and up and down, and it was getting a little bit messy in there. But ultimately, as you can see, my targets were here. It did eventually come down to, it wasn't that trade. It was, let me see which one. I want to make sure I got the right one. It was that one. You know, so it was around about 30 pips. It's gonna be, you know, a nice 30 pip scalp. And I would have been out of the position. Didn't give me what I wanted, obviously, and then it just rolled over. It happens, you know. That's fine. Stuff like that is akin to trading, and it's normal, so it's not the end of the world. Let me just default. It happens. There's nothing you can do about it. But just go back over to the euro for a second. I want to show you something. Right now, price is here. I do think we're at the bare minimum. We're going to be at 128.82 today. Sorry, 123.82 today. Maybe another 100 pips. Maybe, you know, that's what I believe is going to happen. You know, so we're going to push over the high today. Well, no, 123.50 I think is plausible. Yeah. You know, 123.50, at least 123.50, push over this previous high, and maybe it's strong. You know, maybe it finishes strong. Cable, similar sort of scenario. You can see that I had the high marked out. I was going to take a trade on cable, but I can't remember if I did. I don't think I did. No, the last trade on cable was on the 17th. So yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, no trade on cable. The balance is sitting at 170, 128. So that's that. Let's just default the chart so I can see what's happening. Yeah, you see, I think at least this small area here, at least. Yeah, I think we're going to see 140s today on cable. I think we're going to see 140s. I'll say this: if cable gets to 140, if cable gets to 140 before New York Open, I'm going to take a short for a quick scalp. So we're not that far off. Okay, if it pops over the daily high, talking about another 50 pips or so. If this gets up here, I'm going to short it, to be honest, because I do like a nice retracement. Won't be for much, maybe 20 or 30 pips I'll be happy with, but it's not trade advice. This is just something that I'm looking at, and if it gets up there, then I'll probably short it. I may not, but that's what I'm looking at for today, if it unfolds the way I think it will. But yeah, that's it, guys. You know, that's where I'm at. So I'm probably going to finish the week at 170, 128. which I'm happy with. And again, you can see all this stuff on my FX book. You know, like I've said many times, the first couple of months are going to be all over the place. You know, the risk is going to be skewed. Things are going to be slightly out of whack, but that will all even itself out once the account's grown to an amount that I can work with a bit more freely. All right, guys. So that's that. I wish you all a very good weekend, and I will catch you in the weekly review video. Take care.